Hi, I'm Oceay,
And I'm Griffin.
and this is 95 MPH, and we're gonna show you guys how we made it.
So
I
you were
guess,
visiting Nashville back in like April, right? Or was it May?
it was definitely like cold. I honestly don't know what month it was. Yeah, I have no clue what month it was, but, yeah, and I kind of just halfway to Nashville, I got in my little Halsey phase. I was coming with my sister, and she was in her man-hating era. So that's kind
Totally.
of how we started it. And like most things I do, I literally didn't have this song at all until like I was only 4 hours away from Nashville. So I wrote it on the way there, which
On the
is
drive.
really not smart, but hey.
Sometimes the best stuff just comes in the moment. So
Yeah. And I
yeah,
feel like it started as an acoustic song too. Like I remember playing it for you, and it was the lyrics were completely different. I wrote the song on the way there, and then me and you kind of rewrote the whole song like
yeah,
multiple times.
yeah, pretty much. It was almost like poetry. It's like there was no like meter to any of
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah, there was literally no rhyme or reason to anything we did with this song. It was like honestly, as like cliche as it sounds, it kind of made itself. Can I say that? I feel like kind of, right?
yeah, dude.
It like opened another portal of me that I didn't know I have. And you can like attest or detest to this, but I feel like before we recorded like the chorus or any of like the final parts of this song, I was I've I guess this may be just my perception of myself, but I would consider myself like quiet and in a way like not very talkative, and something just possessed me, and ever since then I know how to talk.
Really.
But yeah, I think it was like before we get into everything, I do just want to say like having Griffin be able to just like you literally told me, you said I don't care how dumb or anything, and I was just screaming into a microphone. Like the whole chorus is me screaming violently, hunched over.
It's like like this chorus, like when we kind of put together the instrumentation behind it, I'm like, you need to like go hard. There's no,
Yeah.
yeah, you can't think about what you're doing. You just gotta like scream it out. So
This was my favorite moment of recording the song though. The chorus was so fun.
yeah, seriously. We can just start with the beginning.
Okay.
'Cause that was like the first thing we made for the song.
Yeah. So this started with acoustic guitars. I don't think you have it, do you? Probably not.
Oh, I might actually. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot we did that. Yeah. We were
Yeah.
listening and then like you said, you were listening to Conan Gray a lot, right? So we
Yeah.
kind of
We
started.
played like Jigsaw, and we were gonna do the acoustic and then go into like what the chorus is now.
Yeah,
And then it just changed. But then
yeah.
we came up with this for for the verses.
And like when you were at, my place recording, that's all the first verse was like just that guitar.
Yeah.
That's all we put down for it. And
And
everything else kind of came later.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Once we got past that, I just like started putting together these on the chorus. Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, that got me so excited. I was like, okay, we
Yeah.
have to do this now.
And then later, like I kind of added this little thing to the guitar to make it much more like freaky and fizzy
Yeah.
sounding.
And that's like the sound of the song now.
Yeah. That's like the guitar, just with like this little Portal plugin on it. It makes it sound all wacky.
I'm running a scheme.
With the mixture of my not very, like, normal, I don't have the right word, so I'm just gonna use normal voice. How do you think we were able to structure an actual song around it? Because it seems kind of difficult.
Yeah, I think like you'll come to me with like all these cool lines and all these cool words, but like none of it's like written to like a beat or like it's
Yeah.
not like the same every time. And so basically it's just like doing a bunch of takes until like we find the
Oh,
one that like
so many
fits
takes.
right. Yeah.
So many takes. Yeah, that's like, I hate that, but I don't do that anymore. But every song we've made, I have literally just had the lyrics, and that's it. And then the guitar would change every single time I would play it for Griffin. And so that makes it like really difficult, I guess, for you, because you don't really know what I'm trying to do.
It's more just difficult trying to like structure everything out in
Yeah.
Logic or because I don't know.
What's going on in my crazy brain.
Yeah, because you're probably gonna sing over it differently the next time you play it. So
Stop! I do that. Literally, it's a different melody every time.
which is cool because like I feel like I don't know, it allows for like a lot of unique stuff you wouldn't normally hear.
Yeah, I guess it's because I don't care. Like, I don't have any, like, rules. Because music is, as much as people say there's, like, no rules to music, a lot of people are very, like, snobby and only do things, like, one
Any
way.
theory nerd is just like
Yeah.
totally
No,
It's
nothing
like,
against people that are, like, all into theory, but, like, loosen up a little. Loosen up a little. Sorry.
I agree.
But yeah, and then we didn't layer the verses, I don't think.
No, I don't think. Yeah, it's just what I put on it.
Yeah, it's just one
That's
little thing.
kind of a stereo,
My
like
favorite
plug
thing
it in to make
ever.
it sound
I'm trying
kind of wide and yeah.
It makes
Interesting.
it so
silence into hide violence.
The piano is like actually the like last thing I added to
It
the song.
was, and it's my favorite thing about the song.
Mother's clean. Father's
Because the chords are pretty basic for the most part.
Yeah.
But then like these pianos add like a lot of different voice
And it
things
makes it a
to
little
the-
like it's more blurry, and it adds more like it adds a story to it.
Totally.
It's my favorite part.
into hide.
Oh, also I forgot about
That's
808. So good.
Into hide violence. And my mother's clean. Father's waste time. I'm running a scheme. Chasing his ass going 95. Guarantee doesn't owe you
Oh wait, this is the clean version.
Chasing his ass going 95. Screaming she doesn't owe you a fucking dime.
That's the best part right there.
okay, and it. Wait, play it.
Fucking dime. Put a penny in a wishing well. But I never really wished you well.
And see, okay, they don't sound loud, but I swear, maybe I'm just in delusion, but when I was recording those, I thought I was screaming. It felt like it was so loud.
No, you were singing really loudly. I think everything sounds quieter, like when it's recorded.
Yeah, okay, because I just want everyone watching to understand that I was literally trembling recording this chorus. I was like banging my feet into the ground. Yeah. I'm sure the neighbors were concerned, and as they should be.
Yeah. Given
But
the subject matter. No. And yeah, so this chorus, I feel like the chorus came together. It was kind of like the easiest part of the song for
which
me.
is
I feel like
yeah, and I feel like that's kind of like normally it's
rock or-
normally it's like the opposite because I feel like the chorus for a lot of people is the most like intricate part,
yeah,
but
yeah. I
was
just have those
just-
drums, and then I recorded that. Bass, and these guitars.
And what I would consider for like a pretty like not fully but like sounding wise, it's a pretty like heavy and big song. It's pretty simple.
Yeah,
Like it's really simple. There's not a lot to it, but there is a lot, if that makes sense. Like everything I think is pretty like thought out pretty well.
I agree.
And my favorite part is the guitar that goes from the verse to the chorus.
This thing.
It's so cool. And then I recorded like the little telephone thing.
Mhm.
Don't call him back. Don't ever let me love you. And to hate the way you look. But enough about you. I'm drowning in silence, hiding in violence. And I'm jolted from a Sunday. For a girl that doesn't love me anymore. And I'm broken. Like a rose, she used to at my front door. But enough about you, 'cause I really fucking hate you.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say that this is like the verse is like pretty low? Because I do not sing that low.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah. It was.
It's like way more in my chest than I normally sing.
Yeah.
And to hate the way you look.
Yeah. It is pretty low.
And then, I mean, pretty much this like verse is pretty much the same. The lyrics on this are like way more deep, but
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I added to this verse was just like this little ambient guitar sound just to make it a little bigger.
yeah.
And I'm broken.
And also, I feel like it's you're just more into the song at this point, so it feels like there's more momentum on this verse.
Yeah,
You know?
because if it was the same, I feel like my biggest thing is you don't want people to be bored, and especially recording it, you don't want yourself to get bored, because I get
Yeah.
bored really easily, and that's why I change ideas so much, because I just don't like repetitiveness. And I think also me and you, I think both like adding like things that probably no one's going to hear, but we know it's there,
Mhm.
like little ear candy, because it makes the song so much more full.
Yeah. Seriously.
I really fucking hate you.
Also, that originally there was like no like space, but you asked me to add like an extra measure,
Yeah.
and it just made that part so much better.
Yeah,
Just
it-
that measure of silence.
And I love the last two choruses, because how you guys will see they go like so well together.
Yeah.
Chasing his ass going 95. Screaming she doesn't owe you a fucking dime. Put a penny in a wishing well. But I never really wished you well. Chasing his ass going 95. Screaming she doesn't owe you a fucking dime. Put a penny in a wishing well. But I never really wished you well. Hate you.
I love that part.
Me too.
H.
And I'm like, it was okay. So we recorded this in like I wouldn't say 2 days because it was an afternoon and then like
Hours the next time.
yeah, and then a few hours the next time. And I think we got like we got the idea of the song done, and I had to go back home, and then a few weeks later Griffin sent me the last two choruses, and the guitar in between the second and third one, it was my first time hearing it, and I audibly screamed because it is so hard.
Yeah, so that's
That
actually
part.
like, those are the same guitars. They just have more room to breathe because the drums aren't like drowning them out. You know? Yeah. Also, like this is like kind of like something you probably don't really hear too much, but like I think it adds a lot. Like just kind of makes the end way more chaotic. Is like this little metallic thing I added. Just so weird and random, but
I remember whenever you added that part, and I was like, right.
I chopped that up, and like then I like bit crushed it, or no, Devil Lock. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, this plugin. Anyway,
And you wouldn't think it would like make sense, but it makes so much chaos at the end of the song, which is what's needed. And then the relief at the end that fully like lets all of that anger out is the God I really hate you part.
yeah, seriously,
It's like the relief of the song.
totally. Like, you can kind of
Actually,
peek out sometimes, but that's
that's
about it.
how we're going to censor the song. So whenever you hear it on the radio and you just hear the bells, you know where it's from.
Oh right, yeah, true. I love. I mean, this is like a pretty common production trick, but just like going from, if you want to like separate sections, like put like a low pass filter on like an instrument, or like sometimes all the instruments, and it just makes it sound like like those are the same drums. They just have an EQ on them, like drowning them out. And then this Portal plugin, honestly, kind of like, I feel like it just like makes any sound really awesome. So
Yeah.
if you're a producer and you're looking to spice up your stuff, I highly recommend.
Portal sponsor us.
Yeah, seriously. A lot of this stuff is honestly stock Logic, like
Yeah.
plugins, like these guitars. And I don't know, I feel like people don't like using stock stuff, but
I feel like
I mean, you don't notice, and like they know what they're doing. It sounds good. in
Yeah.
my opinion. Anyway.
and I like when there's not a lot going on. I like really simple songs
Yeah.
because I feel like a lot of music now is like drowning out the whole storyline.
Yeah.
And my songwriting is like super folky and super like singer-songwriter folk based. So my whole idea of making music is for the songwriting, and I feel like Griffin does a really good job of not destroying that. It only enhances it.
Oh, well, thank you.
Of course. What do you think was the hardest like guitar
Sure.
Gitzer? What do you think was the hardest part of making the song? Getting me to actually record vocals?
You know, that can be a tough song. I think figuring out like what to add to the second verse, because like without the piano, like that wasn't there for the longest time, and I was
Yeah.
like, man, they just need something else. This is not good for me. But that adds just like another like, whimsical layer to it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once I got the like MP3 file with the piano, I was like, okay, I think we did this.
Yeah. Like this is a song now.
Yeah, it's a song. like
Yeah.
technically, logically speaking, it is a song.
I agree. Yeah, dude.
And it's a really good song, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to think stuff that I like didn't use or like threw away. I mean, I guess I probably would have deleted it,
Yeah.
but I guess that acoustic guitar. There's this bass sound that I got rid of.
Shout out to Travis Barker.
Yo, seriously, that Travis Barker splice kit, that,
This drum kit shaped the song.
yeah, dude. And it's just so good. All these sounds are so good. They're all huge. They just smack. They just
They're so good.
so hard. Yeah, but yeah, I had this other bass originally.
That's so crazy. I remember that.
But it just doesn't go as hard as this 808.
Yeah.
Like, that's just sick.
Oof.
And like it doesn't need more bass than that. I mean, it doesn't need like an actual bass line.
Yeah.
Just something to like catch your attention, honestly.
Because it's like, it's groovy, but it's not groovy for like a whole like bass line.
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
more like stomping in someone's face.
Chasing his ass going 95, screaming.
Like, it's definitely discordant, but like in a cool way.
Yeah, and I would like to defend myself.
Yeah, let's do it.
Some of those takes weren't meant to sound good. They were meant to add layers on the bad words.
Like literally, we have this one layer just dedicated to.
And in person, that was very loud.
Yeah, it was also funny because like my roommate Trey was just like in the next room.
Yeah, I didn't know anyone was there, and then when I was leaving, I walked out and he was just standing there, and I had been in there for like an hour just screaming the entire time. And I hadn't met him at all, so it was very awkward.
And all these vocals are great. So good.
Like, dude, are you crazy? She doesn't owe you anything. Wow. Like, would it be crazy if I just wished you died? Like, God, I really hate you.
So good. So good.
Someone's gonna call an exorcist on me.
I think this one's the best right here.
This just turned into Griffin clowning me the entire time.
I should have turned it up, honestly.
Can we just like, okay, we just solo that the entire song, loop it throughout, so it's like,
I won't get autotune hate.
yeah,
hate is
no. There's no artist that, there's a difference though. Because there's autotune, and then there's like full on like pitch correction.
Yeah.
And then there's like things that you can like change your voice to make you sound like not you in a good way. But I was screaming, so we needed to fix that.
Yeah. I should have added some little alter boy to your voice, honestly, which is for fun. Just for funsies.
Funsies.
I mean, your voice is already like super low, so I didn't need it, but like if you really wanted to get crazy.
I mean, I think we kind of covered everything.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it's not like super complex.
No. And that pretty much is how we made 95 MPH.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple, pretty fun.
We'll play y'all some fun outro music to cap it all off, you know? All right, thanks for watching.
And on that note, goodbye.